in this trade, and it's a solid trade. So we swept out London high, then we reached the hourly fair value gap right here, and from there we got a inverse and a break structure right here. Our stop is protected by the 50-minute fair value gap, so most likely what will happen is we do this. We go up into the 50-minute fair value gap and then to the downside. That would be nice if you can see that. So, and that's the reason why if we decide to push up right now here to the upside, we should not be scared because we have that 50-minute fair value gap that will protect us. We are also inside of this hourly fair value gap, but I think it should be inversed because we are in a downtrend, as you can see, and we swept out this high as well. So we should continue the trend to the downside, which is why this could hold. But on the other side, we have this daily fair value. I'm expecting price to go up from in my analysis, if you remember on the Discord. So as you can see, this right here was done. We filled out this daily fair value, then we retraced down into this daily fair value, so now I'm expecting a move up. But this trade can still play out even though we are expecting a move up, and that's mainly because this strategy is meant to be that way. We can catch smaller trades and ensure, but this is a bit larger, so we might get fucked because of the trend, because of the bias. So the bias in this case would be bullish. However, these trades don't need a bias because they are so tiny, but this one is a bit larger, so we'll see how it goes. I'll definitely update you guys on that, but let me just break down what happened today, and let me remove this so that it doesn't. So I took 2 trades, and this is the third one. I made a mistake, and now I'm back to the day 1 of the 30 trade challenge, because what I did is this first trade was a good trade. So we took out the Asia low, inverse the fair value gap, entry, and that's it. But then the second one was not a good trade. As you can see here, we gave a inverse right here, and I entered for a short, and I got stopped out. So the mistake here is that I marked out the Asia wicks right here, and they were marked out like this, and then I saw price reach up into it and give this energetic reaction to the downside, which is why I thought that we reached into the London highs and then that this trade was valid, but it wasn't, because we didn't reach into the London highs. The London highs were actually a bit above that. So as you can see, it was here. Okay, not that one. It was from this to this. Let me just make it a different color. So yeah, you can see where the London highs were, and that we actually didn't reach into them, which is why this trade was not valid, and which is why it restarted me back to the day 1 of the 30 trade challenge. Mistakes happen, but yeah, I still saw this and I decided to enter a trade anyway, which is why I'm counting it as a mistake, if I can say it like that. So as you can see here, we were on the 8th trade and we failed. I also on the second trade over risked a little bit because I accidentally entered with 0.5%, I think. No, 0.35%, and then I entered multiple positions to account to 1%, but as you can see, I risked a little bit more. That's also on me for not checking it, and that's what happens when you trade on a phone while you're doing things. So I wasn't even at home, I was walking home, so I need to watch around for my surroundings, and then you make a mistake like this, but that's fine. Tomorrow is the last day of my school, so from next week I'll be able to trade normally in the morning at my PC, so this won't be a problem anymore, which is very nice. So yeah, we'll see how this trade plays out, and I'll definitely update you guys on it. So yeah, it played out, and as you can see, it lost. No, I fucked up a little bit. Why? Well, because this trade was pretty solid, but as I've mentioned, I was looking for the price to reach into the 50-minute fair value gap, and from there I need to put my stop at break even in order to avoid this happening, because on the hard time frame we are bullish. So price did reach into the 50-minute fair value gap, as you can see, just by a little bit, but I didn't see that, and the alert didn't go off, so I didn't set my stop to break even, and I ended up taking a loss. So yeah, that's bad, but it is what it is. We move on and we wait for tomorrow and repeat the process. So yeah, that's about it for this. Now I'm going to trade NQNES, and then I'll do a review later if I find the trade.